What is going on, all you boob tubers out there? It's Matt with Beardiest Gaming coming at you with a brand new LP that I think I'm going to try and run perpendicular or simultaneously alongside our Dawn of War 2 playthrough. Now, I am going to try and increase the amount of uploads that I do per day. Normally, I try and upload about once. During the week, I upload about one video per day. For those of you who have stuck around with me since the faithful beginning. And then on the weekends, I usually take an entire day to bulk record the next week's episodes, and then the next day I render them because it is a bit of a pain in the old rumsky to render the videos from a kind of just raw format, just a gibberish format that Fraps starts them out as, and then I render them into something a bit more uploadable to YouTube, because if I don't render them, it takes like 16 hours to upload. At least that's what my counter says. So, that being said, I'm going to try and see if I can upload, two videos a day now, and see if I can try and get Dawn of War 2 wrapped up, as well as start and finish Limbo. Now, that being said, I don't think this is going to be a very long LP. I don't know too much about the game. This is a request from one of my viewers / amigos, and I figured I'd try and get on it because the request came like 2-3 weeks ago, and I've been telling him, and he's been asking me about it, and I think he's tired of my excuses. So, but what I have read up on is this is a bit of a short game. It might be anywhere from 2 to 3 hours in length. So, depending on the length of the episodes, we're looking at maybe 4 to 6 episodes. Maybe, I'm going to guess no more than 10. I'll probably try to shoot for 15 to 30-minute episodes. But we shall see. Now, with that being said, a little bit onto Limbo. You can get Limbo on the Steam network, or it's also on the App Store. You can get it on your own little iPad there. It's being marketed and has been marketed as an indie adventure game. It is developed and published by PlayDead Studios, which is a Danish developer. That'll come in later. Now, this is where we get some conflicting information. My sources are arguing about the original release date. On Wikipedia, it has the release date of July 21st, 2010. And on Steam, it's stating August 2nd, 2011. Now, I don't know if that means that it was released on Steam on that date in 2011, and the original game, which I believe was started out on Xbox Live, was released on 2010. Regardless, tomato, right? The game itself, they're saying it's being heralded as a form of video games as art. With likenings to film noir and German Expressionism. I'm going to try and do a little bit more research into the German Expressionism, because if it's one thing anybody knows about me, my forte is not the old art ski. Film noir is... I know a little bit about film noir. Those are like those old detective movies, black and white, where they're narrated by the main character, and it's always gritty and usually depressing. But from what I've seen so far, and granted I don't have a lot of time into the game, I think it's more of the black and white grittiness of it. Now, one of the detractions that's has been stated of the game, very minimalistic. There's no real backstory, and I had to do a little bit of digging to find out the backstory for all y'all out there. The main character, a nameless boy, as you will see, awakens in a forest, and this forest is on the edge of hell, which is, where Limbo is, right? For all you good Christians out there. And he's looking for his little sister. Don't know why his little sister's in Limbo or in hell. That begs the question. And if so, why do we want to find her if she's in hell, right? Aside from the fact that she's our sister. And lastly, if any of you do want to give this title a shot, you can get it for $9.99 on Steam currently. There is no sales of it, but of course Steam's always got sales. So You really just had, if you really wanted to see that price come down, I would just monitor it for a few months and see what happens. Still, all in all, not too big of an investment. Or if you even wanted to be more cheap about it, or cheaper to be proper, you can get it for $4.99 on your local app store. Now that my mandatory and obligatory introduction has been made, just a little bit of background. It is currently like 3 a.m. here. Can't sleep, so I figured, well, what the hell? Let's get an LP going, right? So, and I think I think it's a good time of the day to be doing an LP of Limbo because the game's kind of creepy, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning. So now I've had enough ramblings. And this is going to take a little bit of getting used to because the controls are a little different than what I'm used to. Instead of the usual WASD interface, I am going to be using my arrow keys, and the only other key is the control key for interactions. So let's get to it. We're going to start a new game. And the main reason that I was told to do this LP was because most of the other LPs that I do, the games that I play, it's like a Japanese anime episode, and I was being accused of being brought into a seizure, having an epileptic seizure episode brought on by all the happenings going on in the game, and just my commentary kind of bogs down. So. My amigo was worried that my brain would be fried and my synapses would be just shocked all to hell. So he's just like, why don't you just, play a game that's a little bit more minimalistic, a little bit more German expressionist. And I said, all right, man, I can get behind that. Okay, so here we go. So as you see, very minimalistic, as I've said before, and the up key lets you jump, left key lets you run left, right key lets you run right, down, no crouching, but, I don't think I'm going to be dodging bullets here. Okay, let's see if I can get everything positioned just so, and let's get to it. Now, I don't know, from what I understand, I don't know how, I didn't see any real saves, any real save spots in the time that I played, and I played maybe a whole 5 minutes. We're gonna slide down a hill, and then we have our first obstacle, a pit full of spikes. So let's see if we can jump that bad boy. All right, we handled that. We're gonna run across a field of what? It's wheat, pronounced phonetically. We're gonna use our control interface, yank on this little mine cart, and see if we can scramble up that. And we're going to jump on this and shimmy on down the rope, just like the old gym class. Do they even still have ropes in gym class? I mean, I've heard so many horrifying tales of how gym classes have just changed for the worse since I got out of school. Like, no more dodgeball? What's that about? I guess probably because people were getting singled out and it was like a form of discrimination or something. Gonna jump that bad boy. I don't know what's down there, but I don't really feel like testing the waters right now either. So we're gonna go into this. We're gonna go do a little spelunking, do a little sailboat, jump on that, and go into an underground lake. Just hope Gollum doesn't pop up here and start. Oh, precious. That would just ruin my day. I don't know about yours. It's a little too early for Gollum. Rock the boat, and let's see. So yeah, I would like to. Hopefully, I can. I'm gonna do our control interface here, and beach our boat. And climb up that, and then I'm gonna climb up this prickly. I don't know what it is. Looks like a prickly cactus, to be honest with you. Go all the way up. And up. You're going to shimmy up this. get on this cliff face, and we have tackled that. I think mostly, what it mostly is, it's kind of like a 2D platformer. So now we have our first, well, I guess our second obstacle, right? Our deadly obstacle, perhaps. We have some bear traps. Now, why hell would need bear traps? I don't know, but let's isolate them so that we can actually leap over them. I am super worried about my ability to successfully navigate this game using my arrow keys. Now we got this weird thing. We have some weird animal corpse dangling from a rope. We got some Blair Witch Project action going on here, except it's it's just so we don't have a copyright infringement. We'll call it the Blair Bitch Project. All right, let's get this under here. Get another bear trap. And hup. That just sounded nasty. Okay. Gonna keep going. I think really the biggest thing in this game is to, keep an eye on the ground, because being that there's no real, aside from being able to judge silhouettes, there's no real way to, judge the environment. Everything just got real creepy. Got falling rocks here. Ah! What was that boulder doing there? Well, at least we navigated that. I got my heart going a little bit, I'll be honest. The old bunghole is puckered. So... yeah, see, like, I don't know if that's spikes. I'm going to find out, right? Let's charge head first into them and see if it's a razor grass, like in the old NAM. You're probably going to see me perish like multiple times. Oh, this is good. We got stagnant water, flies buzzing about. Oh, I'm gonna drown. I drowned! No! Alright. This might be where I, see if I can jump on top of it. Okay. No. No. No, Maddie, no. No. No, I'm drowned again. Alright, I gotta figure out what the hell I'm doing here. I see a rope dangling there. Let's see if we can drag that back. I don't really know if that would be really the best situation, but you never know. Let's see if we can think outside the box on this one. There it is. Get our Tarzan going on here. There we go. Look at that. We are just handling this. This game cannot keep us down from Limbo be damned. I was gonna say, do I have to jump there? Knock this right over. Okay, that definitely sounded like a little spelunk. Okay, we're gonna jump back. Hopefully I don't charge this completely up. Okay, jump over here. And see if we can get down here. And let's bring our box just in case. Let's bring our crate, because you never know when a good crate will come in handy. Well, let's just push our log in, get our Huck Finn action going on here. Well, let's even push it a little bit further, huh? I'm trying to be very cautious with this because my character has such an aversion to water that he just sinks like a rock. I don't know if it's just like special hell water. I just don't think I can make that leap. See, it floats back to land. Well, let's make up. Okay. It's getting kind of sketchy there for a minute. I was worried. Ooh, okay. There's a bear trap up in a tree. That'll probably come in handy here. Ah, what is that? A spider? We're just gonna retreat that. We got no way to get up there, do we? It's either a spider or a very angry tree. Not sure which. Judging as how I can't even handle a puddle of water. I don't even know. One way to find out, right? I just want the bear trap. Maybe I could throw it at him. Well, let's see what happens. This has just got me all sorts of worried. It's got me all sorts of flustered. Yeah, I can't imagine going near a spider that big would be anything. Ah! It's a heavy spider. Seems like that's loosening up the reverberations are. There it is. I heard it. I heard it. No! Ooh, I thought I was gonna jump right into that. Jump face first, right into danger. Ah, how did that happen? No! My little bear trap friend decapitated me. Alright. Well, I think, well, let's see if we can just get this spider out of the way, huh? Shall we? Let's see if we can get this wrapped up. Wrapped up handily. Okay. Okay, he's poised to strike. Alright, looks like we're gonna have multiple occurrences. Okay, 2 finners down. Ah! How the hell did that happen? Hopefully that'll be enough. Hopefully it'll skitter off and we'll be done with it. Alright. I think that takes care of that spider. Jesus Christ. Of course, only in hell, right? Or Lord of the Rings. Or Middle Earth. Okay, now we got our Spelunk going on. We got our Cave Explorer. Hopefully it won't be like 72 hours or whatever that, like 108 hours movie with James Franco where he ended up cutting off his own arm. Yeah, let's hope not, huh? Alright, so what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to cut the episode off here. Just a little bit over the 20-minute mark. Yeah, we'll cut the episode off here, keep it short and sweet. And then where we next come back in, where I pick it up next time, we'll leave it right here. So I'll hit the old the ESC key, and take off. Thank you again for joining me. Give me all that loving down below. Like, subscribe, share this biatch with your friends, and I will be much appreciated. See you again next time. Peace.